brand new AI tool just got released that's going to allow anybody to make money with AI in 2025 because this new tool allows you to create your own versions of AI. Think about it. It's literally AI creating more AIs to solve problems. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what the tool is, how to use it, and I'm going to share with you 5 ideas that you could implement today to start to make money with this tool. Now, the tool that's now capable of doing this is going to be Deep Agent by Abacus AI. All you have to do is come over into Deep Agent right here, and you will be able to see that you can now build apps that have AI power inside of Deep Agent. All you literally have to do is type in a prompt here, and this is going to go ahead and actually do the work. In addition to that though, you could use this tool for so many other things to make short form content, different integrations. You can connect it to a bunch of different MCP servers, deep research, you can make PowerPoints, you can do browser use things, or data analysis. For example, one idea that I had for an app is I'm going to come over this and I'm going to say, I want to create an AI powered app that users can upload YouTube videos to, or bulk upload YouTube videos and get feedback on how to improve their content from a storytelling, script writing, and editing perspective. Now, what this is going to go ahead and do is this is going to begin to fire this up. It's going to ask me a few clarifying questions, and then this is literally going to go through and with AI create an AI powered app. Do you understand how powerful this actually is? This is now using AI in order to create other AIs, and you could use this to create tools that leverage AI in order to be able to monetize them. And there are so many different ways that you could monetize this. One, you could use this to solve your own problems. 2, you could use this to solve your audience's problems, or you could partner with somebody that has an audience, or partner with somebody that has distribution for a business that you're trying to break into. You could actually take advantage of this. So, user authentication. Do you want users to create accounts and save the video analysis history, or should it work without registration? I'm going to say, please ask them to register. For video input, I'm going to say paste URLs and upload video files. For 3, for bulk upload, we're going to do maximum 5. And then for 4, for feedback detail, I'm actually just going to say all of the above, because I like that it's going to give overall scores and ratings for each category, specific timestamps with suggestions, and actionable improvements. And then target users, my primary audience are going to be beginner YouTubers. So we're going through, we're giving this all of this different information, and then this is going to have everything that it needs to know in order to actually build out this tool. And again, this is mind-blowing because this now opens up the floodgates. I don't know how to code. I don't know how to build tools that have AI inside of them. Well, I do, but you get the point here. If you didn't know, you now don't need to know, because Deep Agent is actually going to be able to build out these things for you. And as you can see, this is going through, this is doing all the planning, and now this is going to actually go through and develop an AI-powered YouTube content feedback web application using Next.js, which I can then use to make money. Now, as we can see here, this has actually gone ahead and started actually coding this out, and this is going to go through and this is going to code this entire tool, and then we are going to be able to harness its power. Okay, so now this is done actually building out this app, and I want you to see everything that this actually went through and wrote, because this is absolutely insane, and I really like the design of this. We have YouTube feedback right here where we could get AI powered feedback for our YouTube videos to improve our storytelling, script writing, editing, and all of this. And as we could see, this literally built out the site for this. We come up over here, we could see all the different files for this. We could view the database right here. We could see all of the code in here. We could come in here and preview this. And if we want to manage this app, we just click right here. We'll be able to manage it. Not only does this show on a computer, this also shows what it looks like on a mobile device, which is pretty great. And if we click right here, we could go through and we could deploy this to an Abacus domain or to a custom domain if we wanted to, and we'd even be able to manage all of our different domains right here. So let's actually try this out. I'm going to click on Start Free Analysis right here. Let's actually see how this works. So we're going to come in here. I'm going to type in Rob Ben. I'm going to give this one of my burner Gmail accounts right here at gmail.com. And we will give this a random password here. So we're coming through, we're actually creating an account. This wants us to actually save our password here, and boom, we could see that there's also a backend here. So upload your first video, I am going to click right here, and we see that there's a YouTube integration and a file upload. And I'm actually incredibly impressed by this. I cannot believe that this has actually gone through and this has actually built this out. So let's come over here. Let's find a video that is not too long. So this one right here, supercar shopping with Brez Scales.
My name is Dylan Shaw.
Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to come over here and I'm going to do this for one of my videos. So I have this video right here for my other YouTube channel. We can click on this one. And we are going to grab this URL right here. We are going to come back in here and we are going to put this URL. And then we are also going to put our title in here. So I'm going to grab my title right here, copy and paste, put this in here. And then I'm going to click on upload video. And as we can see, we have one pending analysis right here. Once this is done, this will give us a completed analysis. And then as we can see down here, this one right here is actually pending analysis right here. And if we wanted to, we could click watch right here and it would then pull up the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a few seconds, let this actually go through, let this analyze this, and then we will see what the analysis actually looks like. Also, you will now be able to chat with this. For example, I asked it how long is it going to take to get a response. Both videos are pending, and then it actually tells me how long it might take to get a response depending on how long the video is, different factors that affect that, and what is actually happening during this. And it even tells me that if I run into any trouble, try refreshing the page. Now, this is what the response is actually going to look like when this is done. So we can see that this gives an overall performance score and actually lists this out by category. It gives a storytelling analysis and actionable recommendations, script drawing analysis, actionable recommendations, editing analysis, actionable recommendations, and then it gives a bunch of priority improvements for the next video in terms of quick wins, medium-term goals, long-term development, and what's being done right, and the biggest opportunity that should actually be adjusted here. And this right here is crazy, and of course, people will pay for this type of analysis. Now, before I get into the 5 different ways that you can actually use this tool in 2025 in order to make money, I wanted to make sure that you knew that you could get started with Deep Agent below at the pinned comment for just $10 a month. And Deep Agent doesn't only allow you to do what I'm sharing with you in this video, it also allows you to make viral videos for social media, to do deep research, to connect to different MCPs, and so much more. So what are you waiting for? Check it out at the pinned comment below. Idea number 1 for how you can monetize this is using this prompt right here, build a resume evaluator, so that users can copy and paste their resume and it should then evaluate it and give it insights on how well their resume is actually structured. And again, you literally just have to come over to this tool, type that in, and then this is going to go ahead and this is actually going to create this. And then once it's actually done, we'll be able to see exactly how it works. And as you can see, you literally now just come over here, you can paste in your resume, this is going to analyze it and it's going to actually grade it on what's good, what's not good, and what can be improved. And now I want you to think about how you can actually use this. In fact, there are a few different ways that you could sell this. You could partner up with colleges or with high schools in order to actually help improve their students' resumes and increase the odds that they actually get jobs. Or you could become a recruiter yourself and use this as an internal tool, but then charge your clients more money for it. Or you could do something like put out content on social media and begin to actually sell this. Because think about it, people pay $9, $10, $25, maybe even $50 or more than that if you add some coaching on top of that in order to make sure that they have a good resume. Because if they have a good resume, they're going to be able to command a higher wage for a new job and they're going to be able to get jobs more easily. And right now in this economy, people will definitely pay for this because they want to be able to get more jobs and know exactly what's wrong with their resume. Now, the second idea that I have for you is actually something we could see in action over here. If we come over to Deep Agent and we scroll down under AI apps, we're going to see things like tennis tournament chatbot or mindfulness coach chatbot or classic cars expert. Essentially what this shows off is that there are a bunch of different expert chatbots here for different niches. Now, you could do one of two things with this in order to make money with it. First and foremost, you could spin up a bunch of your own chatbots for all these different niches or for niches that you're interested in and then begin to charge for them. Or what you could do is you could actually partner with people that want chatbots for specific niches. For example, every social media influencer wants this. Every business wants this. And now Deep Agent allows you to actually provide that and be able to make it as specific as possible for their ideal audience, their ideal customer, or their ideal business. And guess what? Now you're actually able to spin those things up with Deep Agent, and you could begin to charge for them. And one of the really nice parts about doing this with Deep Agent also is you could actually go ahead and spin these up for almost nothing and actually have something to show them, so you're not pitching them some theoretical thing that, hey, I could do this for you. Instead, you show them that you already did, and they're going to be all over this. Now, the next opportunity that I have for you is building something like this, which is a recipe generator. You basically give it a list of different ingredients and dietary preferences, and it goes ahead and actually builds recipes based on that and gives you several different recipes for whatever ingredients that you have. Now, think about this. You could do this just broadly for recipes. You could do this for specific types of way that people eat. For example, if people are carnivore, you could build the carnivore app for this. Or if people are vegan, you could build the vegan app for this. Or maybe they only like Italian food, you could build the Italian food app for this. And this is where this gets really crazy, because there are a bunch of different creators that focus on making content around specific types of food, and you could partner with them. You could become one of them yourself, and you can make a ton of money with a tool like this. And again, this becomes one of those things where once you do it once, you can do it several different times for several different niches inside of recipes or cooking. Again, before you go ahead and shoot that idea down, I want you to look at this search that I just did. I just asked Google how much money do cookbooks make each year, and cookbooks generate worldwide $4 billion a year. And look at this teenager right here. He made an app that's made over $30 million simply by allowing people to track their calories. It's called Cal AI. And guess what? This is something that you could have built with Deep Agent. Now, the fourth idea that I have for you is going to be a contract analyzer like this one right here. As you can see, this not only goes through and analyzes contracts, but it also actually gives a bunch of different things here. For example, where the governing law is going to be, the key obligations, the renewal terms, and a bunch of other things that actually show here. And again, this is an example of going a little bit higher level, because you'll be able to sell this to businesses or to people that are dealing with contracts, and more likely than not, they're willing to spend more money than just your average consumer. And then that final example that I have for you is building a fitness app like what is being done right here, because look at this. This is an AI powered fitness coach where you go through and your audience will actually answer a bunch of different questions, your audience or your ideal customer. And then look what they get. They get this dashboard, and then they get a bunch of different workouts that they should do. And again, this was all generated by AI. And again, I want you to think about this. This is building out personalized plans specifically for fitness. You could also do this for nutrition. You could do this for growing on social media. There are literally tons and tons of things that you could build this out for. And all you have to do is come up with your idea and then get AI to actually create your idea, because now AI can create AI-powered apps. Now, if you like this video, I'd strongly suggest you check out this one right here that shows you how to make viral videos for social media with Deep Agent. I'll see you over there.